If it's been more than 3 days and he still hasn't texted you back, ladies, I have some news for you. Now, I'm talking like 3 business days, 3 consecutive business days where you've said something, expected a response, and you are literally still to this day waiting and he literally hasn't responded. Let me tell you this. I can absolutely, positively guarantee with 100% accuracy that this guy has not once thought of you, hasn't once considered how you might be feeling on the other end. And if you ever do hear from him again, which you actually probably will, it will only be in the context of him wanting to keep you hanging, strung along, just in case he ever needs you. He wants you in his back pocket. How classy is that? My best advice? Get out. You deserve so much better.
A lot of women that they want to hear from that man daily. And not only do they want to hear from him daily, they want to hear several times throughout the day. They want that morning text. They want an afternoon phone call. They want a nighttime phone call. Okay? You should communicate that. You should let that man know that. Because again, if he hears this and he's like, nah, I ain't got time for that. I can't do that. Then we can just agree that this isn't going to work. Or at the very least, now that he knows what the standard is that you're setting, what you desire, now if he doesn't meet it, we don't have to play this game of, well, he didn't know and he just needs more time. No, I told you from the jump what it is. So if you can't meet it, what are we trying to discuss here? We just have to accept we are not a good fit.
Really means. If he keeps replying with, sorry, just saw this, or my bad, just got this, or been really busy, then this is what he really means. He's not excited to get to know you more, and he's not excited to deepen the emotional connection with you. A man who really likes you will want to talk to you multiple times a day and want to see how your day is going. Even a very successful and a very busy man will always carve out time to prioritize the communication with the woman that he's excited about and he really likes, to show her that he really cares about her and is always thinking of her. So if you're not getting the time and energy that you want out of this man, then it's time to cut your losses and find a man who will.
So different guys have different ways of playing this. Some like to text immediately on the way home with a good night text to compound a good date, whereas others like to try and play it cool by leaving it a few days or texting the next week. But be sure, if he hasn't texted within 5 days, yes, 5 days, that's not playing it cool. That just means he's not bothered enough or too busy to bother texting. And remember, if he's truly thinking about you a lot, no man is too busy to follow up with a simple text. And no man can stop himself from texting a woman he's thinking about and truly wants to see again. So if he does take ages to text, then no, he may follow up later. He may still be seeing you as an option, but trust me, you aren't his main focus. Peace.
Girls be like, he takes so long to respond. Baby, it's because he's not interested. If he doesn't text you good morning or good night, drop him.
You have to be absolutely crazy, literally delulu, to believe when a man starts texting you slower, when he starts making excuses and telling you that he is going through things, that there is actually something going on. Because I can 110% tell you that he is entertaining another girl, and there's no problems going on with him besides girl problems that he is having. He cannot split the attention between the two of you, so you will notice that he may start more arguments, or he might start texting you slower, or giving you any and every excuse on why he can't communicate. I can tell you for sure that the other girl is getting the most attention that she can. And the sad reality is that he will tell you that he's not ready for a relationship, but yet he will still try to lead you on. Because if that one relationship that he is entertaining or that one girl that he is entertaining doesn't work out, he wants something to fall back on. And then that something has to be you. You end up becoming the placeholder. A man that truly wants you wouldn't even put you in the position where you start to become less of a priority, because he would want to communicate with you when something's going on. But y'all
first sign that you're looking for about his level of investment and whether or not he's serious about you is the amount of time he takes responding to your text, the amount of time he takes calling you back. That response time is key. Because as human beings, we all prioritize what matters most to us. So the guy who's not really invested, the guy who's not that interested is going to be real casual, real lax with his response time. He can let a week go by. He can let days go by before responding. And that indicates the level of priority that he's placing on that interaction. It also is indicating the level of interest and urgency with which he wants to hear from you. So in other words, if he's taken a day or two to get back to you, he doesn't care whether you text him back right away. And this is an aha insight. He doesn't care whether you hit him back. If you take a day or two to respond back to him, that's the tempo and the timing that he's on. And so as you're interacting with a guy, you want to make sure you match the tempo, match the level of investment, and let that level of timing and investment be a good indicator of what his level of interest is. And keep in mind, a guy who starts out slow might actually pick up pace.
Ladies, if the guy you are dating is taking a really long time to text you back, here's what I want you to do immediately. Number one, get away from your phone, put it down, get away from it if you can, get your mind off it. Odds are he's busy and he's going to get back to you in a short period of time. Now, let's say worst case scenario. He's literally not responding to you because he's just not responding to you. Okay? I want you to start asking yourself this. Is this the kind of guy you even really want to be dating? Do you want to be dating a guy where you're always left wondering, are you even going to hear from him? I say no. I say you deserve better than that. And if you want to learn how to meet a higher quality man, please take the RTP Dating Method video course in the bio of my channel. It'll teach you where to go to meet men, the best spots, how to open conversations with men in a way where you get dates almost guaranteed pretty much, and then how to have extraordinary dates with these men on repeat. Check out the course. Bye.
You are anxiously waiting for that person to text you back, then I want you to pay attention. Nowadays, everybody has their phone on them virtually all day, and even if they are busy, they are making the conscious decision to not get back to you, or they're making the conscious decision to not tell you they are too busy to talk. When you're dating the right person, they're not going to constantly make you feel insecure or unsure about their level of interest. My advice would be to move on and find somebody that's actually going to put in more effort.
Listen, I know it can be very tempting when we don't hear from someone anymore to go check, well, have they been active on social media? Why the hell they posting that story and they ain't answer my phone call? You know what I'm saying? They don't post 3 times and I've yet to get a text back. And listen, I get it. And I don't know if anyone's going to completely stop themselves from at least checking. But if you check and you now see clear evidence that this person is ignoring you, ghosting you, is just not serious, all right, just kill it and leave it there. But don't keep watching. Don't keep stalking. Don't now get so pissed off that it starts to ruin your day, your week, and it starts to pour over into other aspects of your life. It's unfortunate. It sucks, all right? But sometimes you got to take it as a blessing. Because if they're that inconsiderate, it was never going to work with them anyway. If they're that inconsiderate, you were never going to be happy with this individual.
So they took 2 hours to respond to your message. So you decide that you should take another 2 hours to respond to their message. And then they take 3 hours to respond to your message. So you're like, you know what? I'm going to respond to them tomorrow. Then they take another 5 hours to respond when tomorrow comes. What conversation are you lot having? Are you enjoying it? Is this fun? Is this fun? Because to me, that's a waste of time. I ain't got time for weirds. What? Listen, if someone is moving like that, we're not doing the messaging game in 2022. Leave that alone. You can't do that anymore, man. If they take long to respond, leave them alone. You don't need that. Chat to someone that want chat to you. That person don't want chat to you.